Beautiful Chicago, Illinois. Tonight at the United Center, the Nuggets were looking for their 8th consecutive win over the Chicago Bulls, and it was a thriller. And Nikola Jokic showed why he is a bona fide MVP candidate carrying the Denver Nuggets tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome, Chris Marlowe and Katie Wingy. And Nikola Jokic, they put him in back in the fourth quarter, down by 6, and he took charge.
It was incredible. I mean, the fact that Nikola Jokic had 2 dunks this game, that should give you an indication of how aggressive he was towards the basket. We'll get into his fourth quarter and really his entire game in just a little bit here, but I don't know if we've seen a more aggressive or a hungrier Nikola Jokic so far this season.
Game started off with Michael Porter Jr. doing some damage, as he has in the last few games. When he gets it rolling early, is really portends well for the Nuggets in the first quarter.
Yeah, in this first quarter, Michael Porter Jr. was great in terms of production. He was running in transition. He was cutting really well to the basket, finishing really well at the rim, hit a couple threes to get himself going. And then you can see in the way that he plays his confidence grow. Again, another double-double from him tonight. He played some pretty good defense, had some good possessions down the stretch where he was focused, and then got some pretty key rebounds too. So even though his production kind of waned off a little bit, he still did really important things for the Nuggets.
Yeah, 17 points, career high tying, 15 rebounds. Then it was up to Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. The 1-2 punch went to work, and basically unstoppable most of the night.
Yeah, we've been talking about them a lot, but I never get tired of talking about Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic.
We have to.
Especially in this way. They're doing everything you want them to do as Denver's go-to duo. And when they get in their two-man game and get playing like they did tonight, amazing things happen for the Nuggets. Jamal got his swagger going a little bit in this game, hit some big shots, and then like we were talking about, Nikola Jokic played through some really physical play and got frustrated a little bit, but didn't let it hinder him in this game. And he just kept being aggressive, kept attacking, and Jamal kind of picked up when Jokic was out, and that's what you get when that happens.
Yeah, 39 for Nikola. He has another near miss on a triple-double, the 20th of his career. Murray big late with his 24, made a couple of important free throws. Well, I kind of jumped the gun a little bit. I want to get to that fourth quarter. It was so exciting.
Story.
The Nuggets were down 95-89, about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. I looked at Katie, and Katie looked at me and said, time for Jokic, time for Jokic. You put him back in, and that kind of started to seal the deal.
Yeah, Nikola Jokic did not see a double team for most of this game from Chicago. They were going to play him straight up one-on-one and just be really physical with him. Well, that didn't turn out so well for Chicago, especially in this fourth quarter, because he came back into this game and just took over. Nikola Jokic could not be stopped against the Bulls in this fourth quarter. 17 points in this quarter alone, was so efficient, so aggressive. He basically just came in the game and said, I'm going to win this game for the Nuggets, and took over in that way. Great pass from Jamal Murray there. And once he goes into this takeover mode, everybody knows to just get him the ball and clear out. And the Nuggets did so well in making this happen. And you're watching it and you're like, there's nothing or no one that can stop Nikola Jokic out there tonight. And what a luxury to have a player like that that can just take over and win a game for you.
Certainly the anchor for the Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic, a brilliant game. So now the Denver Nuggets are 2-0 on the road trip. They go to Milwaukee tomorrow night to try to get 3 in a row. And stranger things have happened.
Yes, they have. And against the Milwaukee Bucks, you have to play close to a perfect game because that's how good they are. They'll probably see Drew Holiday for the first time. They did not see him in that first matchup. And then you have Giannis, obviously the Greek freak, who's always a handful. But first and foremost, Denver's transition defense is going to need to be top-notch against the Bucks tomorrow night.
All right, that was our Toyota game recap. Don't forget, tomorrow night, the Nuggets on the air against the high-flying Milwaukee Bucks. Our start time, 6 p.m. Can the Nuggets go into Milwaukee and shock the world? We'll be there for it. Don't forget, 6 p.m. tomorrow night. For Katie, I'm Chris. Hope to see you then.